What's up guys? Today's video is on the best mechanical keyboards in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers, so whether it's price performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. At number 11. Corsair K100 RGB Mechanical Gaming Keyboard, for fans of the wheel. In most ways, the Corsair K100 RGB is a fairly standard keyboard, with RGB backlights, a few programmable macro keys, and a volume roller. What sets it apart, however, is the control wheel in the top left corner. This dial can scrub through media, control the lighting on the keyboard itself, and control a number of other built-in functions. The dial can also be customized. In my testing, this could be a little finicky in certain applications. I couldn't get it to properly scrub through the timeline in Premiere Pro, for example, but it's still a handy tool that you rarely get on other boards. At number 10. Logitech G915 Wireless Mechanical Keyboard, for creative automation. The Logitech G915 is built to be a gaming keyboard, but if you spend a lot of time in Photoshop, Premiere, Cinema 4D, Blender, or any number of other creative applications, then it'll be right up your alley. The raised mechanical keys are comfortable and provide satisfying travel without bulking up the board too much. The keys are at slightly higher risk of breaking if you pull on them, though, so don't do that. You can also easily swap between Logitech's LIGHTSPEED wireless connection and Bluetooth, making it simple to switch to your laptop and continue working seamlessly. The real star of the show is the set of 5 macro keys on the left side of the board. Along with the Logitech G Hub software, these keys can be programmed with automated actions and custom shortcuts, or even execute scripts. We're big fans of using gaming hardware for productivity, and these bonus keys are perfect for the job. There are enough to give you more options, without turning your daily driver into a tank that overwhelms your entire desk. You can also save even more space if you lop off the numpad with the G915 TKL, but you'll lose the macro keys as well. At number 9. Roccat Vulcan Aimo, loud and proud. What's the point of having a mechanical keyboard if you can't see those meticulously engineered switches at work, right? That's the design philosophy behind the Vulcan 120 Aimo and its white and aluminum-clad cousin, the 122 Aimo. Both put Roccat's custom-built Titan switches on display with thin little keycaps. The switches themselves are illuminated from below with delightfully bright and customizable RGB lighting. Designed for gaming, Roccat switches feel quick, responsive, and tactile. They help make the Vulcan 120 and 122 precision instruments designed for competitive play. Oh, did we mention the keyboard is incredibly loud? And we mean that in the very best way. It's clicky, clacky, and so satisfying to type on. Writing this article with it feels like typing up a thunderstorm. At number 8. Filco Majestouch 2, Timeless Classic. An oldie but a goodie, the Japanese Filco Majestouch was among the earliest of mechanical keyboards to make waves in the US in the 2000s. Product reviewer Matt Janser has used one without a numpad for 6 years, with a combination of Cherry MX browns, blacks, reds, silent reds, or blues. Janser reports that it's weighted to keep it from moving under mad writing sessions and the typing experience is sublime. It's a classic, if you can find it in stock. At number 7. Logitech G513 Carbon, for home offices. Equipped with custom mechanical switches and crisp, colorful RGB lighting, the G513 is surprisingly subtle for a gaming keyboard. That's why it's my favorite for all-around use. Unlike many gaming devices, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb in an office environment. It's quiet and understated when it needs to be, matte black, like a stealth bomber. It achieves all of this without sacrificing any of the features you'd expect from a high-end gaming keyboard, like customizable RGB lighting, durable keys, and a full-size number pad. You can even choose which switches it ships with, Romer G Tactile, Romer G Linear, or GX Blue switches. See our switch explainer above. At number 6. SteelSeries Apex 7 TKL, for competitors. A lot of keyboards claim to be designed for gamers because they have RGB lights or responsive switches, but SteelSeries Apex 7 TKL puts its money where its mouth is. It features satisfyingly clicky mechanical switches and a sturdy aluminum frame. It even has the same LED display as its sibling, the Apex Pro, for system alerts. You can use it to see who's talking in Discord, or even get in-game information. The software really makes this keyboard worthwhile. It can tie deeply into your games, triggering different lighting conditions based on in-game events, so your key could flash when you need to reload, for example, for certain titles. You can also customize the functions of every individual key, record custom macros, and input third-party apps like Discord. While it can be intimidating to new users, if you want a high degree of control over your game, it's hard to top this. At number 5. SteelSeries Apex Pro, Ultra-Customizable Lighting. Mechanical keyboards are super satisfying to type on. They just feel better than standard membrane keyboards. The mechanical switches responsible for such a tactile typing experience are varied, and rather than choose one switch for the Apex Pro keyboard, SteelSeries decided to allow them all. Not only is it a colorful gaming keyboard with lots of bells and whistles, but similar to the Logitech above, it features mechanical switches that can be customized per key to give you a typing experience unique to you. Plus, it has a little LED display for system alerts, volume, and other fun stuff you can toy with using SteelSeries included software. At number 4. NZXT Function, best for beginner customizing. If you're interested in customizing your mechanical keyboard but aren't sure where to start, the NZXT Function strikes the perfect sweet spot. The company's builder tool lets you pick the kind of switches, keycaps, and even cable color for your keyboard, and the company will put it all together for you. You can leave it at that, but if you want to customize the board further, it will ship with tools to remove and replace every keycap and switch, along with spares of each. The function also comes with some nice features like a left side volume wheel, RGB LEDs, naturally, and software to remap or customize every button with macros to maximize your productivity. At number 3. Razer Huntsman Mini, best small gaming keyboard. If you're not familiar, a 60% keyboard has 60% of the keys normally found on a regular sized keyboard. The numpad and arrow keys are chopped off, and you're left with the bare essentials. The Razer Huntsman Mini is my favorite of this size for gaming. It feels every bit as responsive and quick as a full-sized keyboard, but it takes up a lot less desk space. There's just something very neat and orderly about it. Plus, like the larger Huntsman Elite above, the Mini is compatible with Razer's keycap kits so you can customize your color scheme. I like the mercury white with pink keycaps. At number 2. Logitech G413 Mechanical Keyboard, best under $100. Budget gaming keyboards used to be the province of random Amazon sellers with all cap names and were clad in candy-colored plastic. Logitech's G413 couldn't be further from that aesthetic. Here, you get the same understated black chassis, the same mechanical switches, and even the same LIGHTSYNC RGB lighting that you get on more expensive Logitech models. It's an excellent pick if you're not interested in a decked-out gaming keyboard, or you're just getting started. At number 1. Logitech Pro X Keyboard, the best and brightest. Everyone has a favorite switch type, but you usually have to choose before you get your keyboard. If you decide that you want to try a different switch for more click or more clack, you have to get a whole new keyboard. The Logitech G Pro X solves that problem by offering key kits so you can customize each and every key on your keyboard, choosing from 3 different switch types: GX Blue Clicky switches, for a crisp click and thicker keystroke, GX Red Linear, for a quieter, smoother, but still satisfying keystroke, or GX Brown Tactile, with a soft stroke and tactile feedback. Personally, we like blue and red switches for different purposes. We used blues for our WAS and D keys, for movement in games, and red switches on other letters for a smooth typing experience. We also tried brown switches for the spacebar and shift keys, just to mix it up. That level of customization makes the G Pro X stand out as the best overall mechanical keyboard. No matter what you prefer, you can create your own bespoke typing and gaming experience. Thanks for watching. For more details, follow the links given below in the description section, and if you are new here, please subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon.